Okay, so forks are in, and I'm quite happy with those. Seals went in okay after we worked out what they were. A few little idiosyncrasies in these forks. That's how you go when you're working with unknown parts. So the next thing will be, or in this video, we'll make a start on sorting out this front wheel, which, as you can see, is in a bit of a state. That's going to need a little bit of work sorting that out. That'll need complete strip down, new rim, new spokes, yeah, and quite a bit of work on this brake plate, I suspect, once I get it off. So the first thing I'm going to do is, once I remove the brake plate, which is just this large nut here to undo, that'll come off. I'll take a photo of all the spoke pattern before I cut all the spokes, and also need to make a note of the offset for the rim and the rim width, so when I rebuild it I can get it back exactly as this is. Assuming this is correct, but no reason why it shouldn't be. It looks very original, shall we say, the amount of rust that's on it. I think that's been like that a while. Yeah, so that should be quite an interesting thing. I've not done a conical hub before. Re-rimmed a few other wheels, but not one of these. So that should be quite interesting to do. Yeah, so let's just get on with it. Okay, let's have a go at trying to get this undone. I've just put a bit of WD-40 on there and rubbed the threads with a wire brush, small wire brush. So we'll see. Just find something to get in this spanner. Let's do it. Screwdriver. See if anything is going to move. Good grief. Might need a thicker bar, I think, and a longer bar, yeah. Something with a bit more leverage is required. Right, let's give this another go. It's not a lot to get hold of. Oh, there we go. That's what it took in the end, that setup. Hopefully I can get the socket back off the end of there. It's quite tight. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's put that back in there. Back in there. And we should be able to it's probably so tight. If it's anything like the twin leading shoe I've got on the A50, these nuts have a tendency to undo. Like on the A50, I've actually put some thread lock on it because it was so bad. But, I'll clean that nut up later. Threads actually are okay. It just hasn't been off there for a while. Right, what have we got? rust, that's what we got. But everything looks like it's there, which is one good thing. Spacer in there, is that a loose spacer? No. No, part of the casting, I think. Yeah, it's all there anyway. Gonna need new shoes. Look at that. There's a bit of meat on them, but they have got a lot of rust on, and don't really want to clean them up because they are probably asbestos. So we don't want to go near any of that stuff. Right, that's one side. Yeah, this is quite rusty in here. That will need a bit of emery paper in there. Not too much of a lip. In fact, probably just a bit of dirt around the edge. Yes. So now I can measure the offset. Right, so I need a straight edge and a little ruler. Just need to make sure you get a good flat surface. Could have done with a longer straight edge, really. I've got something else. Right, might be better. Across there. See what I'm doing? Probably not. Got that nice and flat across there. And I'll do this in millimetres. What we got? To my eye, my dodgy eyes, what's that, 15, 16, 17, it's probably about 17. Even with my glasses. Yeah, that's 17 millimetre. And the rim, just make a note of that. So, rim width. Is 68 to my eye. Yeah, check it out with the old verniers, but it looks like that's about 68. So now I've got that out of the way, I can start disassembling. I guess this is going to be left hand. Should say so on there somewhere if it is. That might be that there. Yeah, LH. That's a left hand thread. that. And I've got any spacers, can't see anything, that's straight on the bearing. Bearings are crunchy, so I think we're probably going to have new bearings. So I'm going to guess knock this that way, should push that the bearing out. There's a bush or anything in there, spacer or something. Should have a little look at the parts book really, that'll give me a clue on it. This is all going to have to go in the parts washer. Right, I think I'll just give that a little tap with the old there's the hide mallet. Yeah, give that a tap with the hide mallet. Moving. Spindle out. There's that bearing. Actually that doesn't feel too bad. Might just clean that up and see what it's like without the grease in it. Initially felt crunchy, but that's the one this end. Right, so now I have to work out how this one comes out. Just checking the parts book to see if there's a little cap or something on there. That's what it looks like. Yeah, just check the parts book. There's an outer spacer, which I don't have. Then I've cleaned this up a bit, I can see it, there's a circlip, and underneath that there is a what do they call it, grease cap outer. Yes, that'll be like a cup thing, and there'll be another one the other side of the bearing. So to get that bearing out I need to take this circlip out first of all. It's stuck this side is moving. Not the other side. Let's give that a little bit of a free off. That should do it. Yeah. One circlip. So this cap here, I don't know when that will knock out with the bearing. I guess it will do. Don't think that will prise out. No, I'm not going to do it too hard because it will. It's only a pressed steel thing. So I need to knock that from this side. Oh, there's an inner. Looks like it. That wants to come out. I'm not sure it does. inner steel bit in this side. That's short on there. Yeah, try and get that out if I can. One side is loose, not the other side. There we go. So there's that, and below that there is a circlip which I think I'll leave in place just here. Just stops that going down too far, looks of it. Right, so and I need to find something suitable to knock that right the way through. Just try a gentle tap first, because this is obviously a soft steel thing in this side as well. That is too big. I think I'm going to have to take that circlip out. Come on. So that's the circlip in this side. Don't want to damage that inner cup. There's a little bit of rust in there. Give that a little soak for a little while and have another go at it. The last thing I want to do is bend that steel cup that's in there. Right, I think what I will do, I just have to go with this bearing puller. See if we have any success with that. If I can get it just the other side of the bearing, so I'm not touching the inner cup, so I don't want to damage that. See how we are. Can't see any of this. Just trying to get it about there. I think we'll do it. Tighten that up there. Hopefully we'll have a bit more success. Going everywhere. Let's try this at a different angle. Get this rim in here, not too worried about this rim. Get a bit more oomph on it. Proven very stubborn. Could do is actually remove the slide hammer and hit that from the other side. There's another tighten up. That might do it. That is going down the middle of the bearing. That still isn't moving. Nothing else holding that in there, is there? Let's keep going. Yeah, that is moving. This is, however, Yamaha. The cap is off, just need to get the bearing. Free. Right, just need to release this from here. That's everything removed from the centre. So that was the outer cup. That's a bearing, which that one is a little bit crunchy. This is just some muck in the grease. I'll have a look at that. If I do replace these, I will put sealed bearings in, and let's see in the cup. So that's everything removed from there. I can get I'll just get the cutting disc actually, run round like I had before with other wheels, just a couple of spokes, that's the easiest thing to do, and get the hub out. So I've given this a little bit of a clean up. I've got a few little mucky bits here that I need to get some WD-40 or something on there to clean them off. Apart from that, it's actually come up really good. I was going to paint it silver, but I'm now thinking whether I really need to. It doesn't appear to be any kind of lacquer or anything on here. I guess they were just natural finish originally. So yeah, might just leave it like that. How long that will stay looking like that is another matter, but yeah, we'll have to see. These are the internals, which I've just cleaned up in the paraffin tank. These bearings aren't actually too bad. Probably could re-grease those. That one that felt a bit gritty did have a bit of grit in it. Once I washed the grease and everything out, that's actually perfectly okay. So I may or may not use them, not too sure. Yeah, and these are all the dust caps and clips and everything. So the next thing to do is sort out that. So I'll strip that down and give that clean as well and see how that comes up. First thing I need to do is just get these old shoes off. How strong these springs are, I don't know. I think just pull this end. Yeah. And so this one. Right. I should just pull it now. Like that. That spring. These are the shot, yeah. The adjusters. Outside, I don't think I'll be reusing these shoes. Let's get some new ones of unknown material. So probably safest to not use them. Right, that's those, the adjusters. What else do we got here? A little carrier plate, is that? Well, that's actually in there, I think. Do these come off? Yep, so they come out. Assume they are the same. It looks like they've got a little O-ring on them. So I'm assuming these will come out now. Yeah. And they also have an O-ring. So I'll need to get some new ones of those, I suspect. I'll get all these in the parts washer. Give all those bits a clean up. And this. And then see if we can get this looking like the other one. In fact, this one does look like it's had paint on it. So this part may even get painted. How tight is this nut going to be? I think that's lock that on there. I assume that's quarter. Probably half. Not quarter. Not quarter Whitworth. Half AF. Nope. 9/16 AF then. Yeah. 9/16. And that is quite tight. But it will come off. Right, so I'll get that removed. and give us a little, or give everything a little run in the parts washer and see how it all looks then. As those all they've all been in the parts washer, degreased, they're just drying out, and there's the brake plate, which has actually come up very nice. I have had it in the and the same with that, in the bead blaster. Obviously plug these holes here. Yeah, so that has come up quite nice, but that was painted, so I assume that they should be painted with some silver paint. So I think that will probably be the next thing to do. There are a couple more little flakes which were reluctant to come off, which I just need to sand down. I think once they're all off, I'll give that a coat of paint. I think that'll be okay. And yeah, still not sure whether to paint that or leave it bare. But that's all stripped now anyway. I shall have to order rim and spokes, and be able to get on with the build.